Thank you, Young Americans Leadership Seminar sponsors. Today's sponsors include Leadership sponsor, CSIU. Strategic sponsor, Service First Federal Credit Union. Executive sponsor, Geisinger. Media sponsor, Sunbury Broadcasting Corporation Media Partners. And media sponsor, Stone State Entertainment. Thank you, Young Americans Leadership Seminar sponsor.
Hello, I'm Ed Moyer, Assistant Vice President of the Shamokin Dam and Sunbury Markets of Service First Federal Credit Union and Chairperson of the Young Americans Committee here at the Greater Susquehanna Valley Chamber of Commerce. Congratulations. As a young American, you've been recognized for your outstanding accomplishments as a student in both your academic and extracurricular activities. It is a great honor to be chosen for this prestigious program, as it is the only program of its kind in the Susquehanna Valley. Dating back to the 1960s, over 2,600 students have been chosen as a Young American. Our program is designed to complement your accomplishments thus far as you transition into your future of post-secondary education, the military, or the workforce. We hope you enjoy this leadership seminar. Now I would like to turn it over to Bob Garrett. Bob?
Hi, I'm Bob Garrett, President and CEO of the Greater Susquehanna Valley Chamber of Commerce. Congratulations and welcome to our Young Americans program. I would like to personally take a moment to thank the sponsors who made this leadership seminar possible: Geisinger, Central Susquehanna Intermediate Unit, Service First Federal Credit Union, Stone State Entertainment, and the Sunbury Broadcasting Media Partners. On behalf of your chamber, our sponsors, and the entire Greater Susquehanna Valley, we are proud of you and all of your accomplishments in school and in the local community. You are our future, and this program helps prepare you for life's everyday challenges. We are truly excited to welcome you as one of the future leaders of America. Now, in this video, we hope you will receive a better understanding of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Thank you for being here, and enjoy.
Hi, my name is Shawn Kessler, and I'm the partner in charge of recruitment marketing at Aloysius, Butler Clark. We're an advertising agency based out of Wilmington, Delaware, but we also have offices in Center City, Philadelphia, and in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. And I was asked to provide some information and kind of an understanding around diversity, inclusion, and equity to kind of help folks who may not understand or don't have any kind of real background on it understand a little bit more about what it means and why it's important. So I think it's important that we start with kind of the definitions, right? So diversity, what is diversity? So diversity really is, it's an understanding that each individual is unique, right? And recognizing those individual differences. It can be along the lines of somebody's ethnicity, maybe their gender or their sexual orientation, but it's deeper than that, okay? And it's important to understand that it's deeper than just skin color, right? It can be about somebody's socioeconomic status, right? Maybe their age. Maybe they have a physical disability. It can be their religious beliefs or even their political beliefs or other ideologies. It's a matter of what are the things that make that person a unique individual. So if we were to abbreviate this, it's really a matter of what are the things that provide that person with their unique perspective, their life experiences. That's diversity, okay? Inclusion, if we look at what is the definition of inclusion is providing equal access to opportunities and to the resources for everyone, making sure everybody has equal access to those things. This is making sure that everybody, if you will, has a seat at the table when we're trying to solve problems, or when we're trying to come up with creative or innovative ideas, making sure that all the individuals are treated fairly and respectfully, that they're all at the table. And then there's equity. And this is one that, a lot of people have heard of diversity and inclusion, but a lot of people haven't thought much about equity. And equity is making sure that each individual's contributions are valued. Okay. It's not good if the individuals sitting at the table don't feel comfortable contributing their ideas or their perspectives because they don't believe they're going to be heard. So equity is making sure that each of those voices that are sitting around the table now have value. All right. And so why does any of this matter? Okay. As a business person or as somebody who's trying to grow their own business, why does any of this matter? Well, the reason it matters is without a diverse and inclusive and equitable team, there's a lot of risk associated with for your business. When teams lack unique perspectives, they're highly susceptible to groupthink. And groupthink is a phenomenon where people are always striving for a consensus opinion, right? They're trying to all come together and that we all want to think the same way. We all want to have the same idea. And in many cases, people set aside their own personal beliefs or adopt the opinions of the rest of the group to make that happen. And that's a really bad thing. You want an example of this? Because here's a great one. Recently, groupthink at Burger King's advertising agency provided quite the whopper, if you will, of an example for us. Trying to be clever and to get attention, they posted a tweet on International Women's Day that stated, "Women belong in the kitchen." And they followed up this historically sexist statement with a response that stated, "If they want to, of course, yet only 20% of chefs are women. We're on a mission to change the gender ratio." And while their intentions were good, the damage was already done, right? And the backlash was immediate. Multiple news outlets covering this insensitive tweet, went off, right? Asking over and over again how an organization like Burger King could ever think that it was okay to put out a statement like that, especially on International Women's Day. And worse yet, initially they tried to defend the statement rather than retracting it and apologizing for it. So groupthink is not a good thing. We need to realize that we need to do everything possible within our organizations to make sure that doesn't happen. So how does it happen, right? How does this kind of thing take place? Well, the answer is it's because of that lack of diversity, right? It's because it's really a matter of only certain perspectives were given any value when they were coming up with these ideas. And everyone else felt the need to kind of fall in line, right? If there were female perspectives in the room, they either didn't speak up out of kind of a fear of repercussions, or their perspectives were ignored, meaning they had no equity at the table, right? This is just one of the many ways that a lack of diversity, inclusion, and equity can affect your business. Hasn't been good for Burger King. So, what are other ways that a lack of diversity and unique perspectives can affect the businesses that we work in, right? So imagine, if you will, trying to develop an advertising campaign for a women's clothing line. If everyone on the team are men. Or maybe it's, in our region, we have a lot of hunters. Maybe it's a campaign focused around promoting youth hunting, but nobody on the team has ever hunted. Maybe it's a campaign focused around skincare, right? An ad to promote skincare to people of color, but everybody who's on the team are white. pretty simple how we can make mistakes. So when it comes to business, diversity in thought, especially when you're promoting your products and your services to minorities and other marginalized groups, is crucial. Okay. It helps us to avoid pandering, right, through cliches. It helps your organization become more relevant and meaningful to your audience. It's not enough to target those groups, especially if you're just perpetuating the same stereotypes that they've been facing their entire lives. Right? It's critical for everyone to understand that successful businesses don't strive for a diverse workforce because it makes them feel good, even though it should, and it does. They really seek out those unique perspectives because of the value that those perspectives bring into their organizations, right? How it affects the products that they create and the relevance to the communities that they're trying to serve. It's a business imperative. So with that, you have to ask yourself, how do you fit into this diversity conversation? As a 6-foot-tall white man from rural Pennsylvania, I am diverse too, and so are you. All right, it's important that we understand that everyone has a unique perspective, a unique background, right? It's important for you to understand who you are, where you came from, and the perspectives that you can add to a discussion. It's just as important to understand the value of other socioeconomic, ethnic, religious, or other perspectives in the decision-making, and to be open to learning about the experiences of others. They'll help you prevent groupthink. Unique perspectives will provide solutions to problems that you otherwise wouldn't be able to solve. Together, when valued, they'll really open the doors to innovation and success that less diverse and less inclusive businesses are going to miss out on. So it's not about ethnicity or religion or the things that separate us. It's about how coming together we can create amazing things. I hope this helps. Thanks.